I need everybody to stop writing. Stop writing. We're not working on any papers. Just look up here. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to go through quickly why are we even doing this? Who cares, right?
Yeah.
You should care, and here's why. Everything about you is done with proteins. Okay? So how do we get there? What's going on? We're going to kind of sum up everything we've been doing, breaking down, Mr. Moran broke down the little parts to the vocabulary, to the letters, everything. Okay? Quickly, why does it matter? Let's start with the cell. Okay? We've started with cells long ago, right? Beginning of the year. We have a nucleus in the cell. What's in the nucleus of your cell?
DNA.
DNA. Great. DNA is how many strands?
Two.
2 strands, which means it's large. It's a large molecule. Okay? What's another cell part out in the cytoplasm that makes proteins? Ribosome. Good. So, why did we talk about that at the beginning of the year? So we can implement it here. The code for proteins is DNA. All those letters you do, they're thousands of letters long. Thousands and thousands. Okay? How do we get that code to the ribosome? The DNA is too big to fit out of the nuclear membrane. So what does our body do to get that crucial code out?
Send mRNA.
Makes a piece of mRNA and sends it out, right? The mRNA has how many strands? One. Just big enough to fit through the nuclear membrane. It is identical to the DNA in terms of its code, its sequence. It goes out and goes looking for the what? Ribosome. Okay? Now, as it's getting here, it has a sequence of 3 letters. What do we call that sequence? I heard it.
Codon.
Codon. Good. Has a codon. Coming to this ribosome is a tRNA. Attached to it is an amino acid. Okay, with me? This tRNA must fit the codon perfectly. It has 3 letters here called a what? Anticodon. Good. This is a U. This would be a A. This was a G. This would be a C. And so on. It must fit perfectly. When it does, inside this ribosome, it will drop off its amino acid. And it just keeps doing that. Every 3 letters, every codon anti, it just keeps dropping off amino acids. So we get a chain of amino acids. What do we call a chain of amino acids? Protein. Proteins are all what make up. Okay? If we have one change in the letters, it's called a mutation. That mutation, that one, like you changed on your paper, that A you changed, from here, changes your mRNA, changes your codon, which changes the tRNA that can attach, which changes your amino acid, which changes the chain in the protein, which could kill you. Okay? One letter change could change everything drastically and cause a bad mutation or a good mutation. It could be one or the other. Okay? We have many syndromes and things that happen that are caused by a mutation in your gene. We also have good stuff. For example, a lizard's skin color changes due to a mutation and blends in with the rock. Now it doesn't get eaten. Or it changes and it stands out on the rock and it's eaten more, say that so it gets eaten more. Mutations can be good and they can be bad. But it all starts in the DNA where you can have one simple letter change and totally change everything. Okay? When this happens, DNA to RNA, what do we call this? Transcription. To transcribe means to write, right? You write down the code. When it's read up here in the RNA, in the ribosome, what do we call that? Translation. Good. Okay, translation. You just took last 3 weeks, every little part, whether it be the nucleotides, the A, the T's, the C's, the G's, the U's, location, molecules, RNA, put it all together, and what do we get? Protein. That's the whole process, and that was the point of all the vocabulary, breaking it all down. So hopefully that'll help you with the quiz. Go get 'em.